A kind orphan girl and her pet cat is a heartwarming tale of a young girl and her feline companion who embark on an unforgettable journey together. Despite the hardships that come with being an orphan, the girl finds solace in her pet cat, who becomes her constant source of comfort and companionship. This book is a celebration of the power of friendship, love, and resilience, and is sure to warm the hearts of readers of all ages. The story begins in a small orphanage on the outskirts of town. The orphanage is run by a kind and compassionate woman named Mrs. Jenkins, who takes in children who have lost their parents and have nowhere else to go. The protagonist of our story is a young girl named Emily, who has been living at the orphanage since she was 6 years old. Emily is a shy and quiet girl, but she has a heart of gold and a deep love for animals. Chapter 2. A Feline Encounter. One day, while Emily is playing in the orphanage's backyard, she comes across a small, scrappy-looking cat. Despite its unkempt appearance, the cat has a sweet disposition and immediately takes to Emily. Emily is overjoyed to have found a new friend and decides to take the cat back to her room with her. Chapter 3. A New Companion. Over the next few weeks, Emily and the cat become inseparable. Emily takes great care of the cat, feeding it and giving it a warm place to sleep at night. In return, the cat becomes Emily's constant companion, following her everywhere she goes and cuddling up with her at night. Chapter 4. A Special Bond. As the days go by, Emily and the cat develop a special bond. Emily confides in the cat and shares all of her hopes and fears with it. The cat, in turn, listens attentively and offers Emily its unwavering. Chapter 5. A Happy Home. Emily's life at the orphanage becomes much happier with the cat by her side. She no longer feels lonely or isolated, and instead, she has a constant source of love and comfort. Emily's fellow orphans also take a liking to the cat and soon begin to see it as a member of their own family. Chapter 6. A Mischievous Adventure. One day, the cat leads Emily on a mischievous adventure through the town. The two of them explore the local shops and cafes, causing a bit of chaos along the way. Despite their shenanigans, Emily and the cat have the time of their lives and return to the orphanage with big smiles on their faces. Chapter 7. A Heartbreaking Loss. One day, Emily wakes up to find that the cat is nowhere to be found. She searches the entire orphanage and even ventures out into the town to look for it, but to no avail. Emily is heartbroken and spends days crying in her room, feeling as though she has lost her best friend. Chapter 8. A Glorious Reunion. Just when Emily thinks all hope is lost, the cat returns to her. It turns out that the cat had been taken in by a kind-hearted shopkeeper who had seen it wandering the streets. The shopkeeper had taken the cat in and cared for it until he was able to track down Emily and return the cat to her. Chapter 9. A Lesson in Gratitude. Emily is overjoyed to be reunited with the cat and is grateful to the shopkeeper for taking care of it. She realizes just how much the cat means to her and vows to never take its love and companionship for granted. Chapter 10. An Unforgettable Adventure. Emily and the cat embark on an unforgettable adventure, traveling to a nearby forest that is said to be enchanted. Along the way, they encounter all sorts of animals and obstacles, but with each other's help, they overcome them all. When they finally reach the forest, They discover that it is even more magical than they could have ever imagined. Chapter 11. A brush with danger. In the forest, Emily and the cat encounter a group of mischievous fairies who trick them into playing a dangerous game. The game involves climbing a tall tree and retrieving a golden apple from its branches. Emily and the cat must use all of their wit and courage to navigate the tree and avoid the fairies' traps. Chapter 12. A test of friendship. Throughout their adventure, Emily and the cat's friendship is put to the test. They face challenges and disagreements, but ultimately, their love for each other prevails. They learn that true friendship means supporting each other, even in the toughest of times. Chapter 13. A life-changing decision. When Emily and the cat return to the orphanage, Emily is faced with a difficult decision. A family has come forward, expressing interest in adopting Emily. While Emily is thrilled at the prospect of having a permanent home, she is hesitant to leave the cat behind. Ultimately, Emily decides to go with the family, but only if they agree to take the cat with them. Chapter 14. A happy ending. Emily's wish is granted, and she and the cat are adopted together by the kind family. They move into a cozy house in the countryside, where Emily has a new family and a new beginning. Despite all of the changes in her life, Emily knows that one thing will always remain the same: her love for the cat. Chapter 15. A message of love and hope. As the story comes to a close, Emily reflects on her journey with the cat. She realizes that the cat was more than just a pet. It was a symbol of hope and love during her darkest moments. Emily hopes that her story will inspire others to never give up hope, even in the toughest of times, and to always cherish the love and companionship of those closest to them. Subscribe to see more videos like this.